Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome to part 27 of my Skarsnik campaign. Last time we sacked Castle Drakenhof and just literally made it rain. We got so much money, but of course, being the sensible goblin governor that I am, I've reinvested it in infrastructure, which of course is a sensible option. So we've done that. So we built a lot of, repaired a lot of stuff that we lost during the Chaos Invasion, upgraded a lot of buildings, and that's what we've done. So that's really good. The reason we've had to sack Castle Drakenhof is because Manfred. I will mock you all I like, Manfred. Manfred von Karstein is a very disagreeable gentleman. He sat in Castle Drakenhof during the Chaos Invasion, crying and weeing a little bit, right up until I'd beaten them for him, and then as soon as my back was turned, what did he do? Tried to stab it. What a jerk. So we're making amends by kicking him in the nether regions. Shut up, Manfred. So Manfred is currently sat at the ruins of Zufbar, but we're sat around Castle Drakenhof. We sacked it last term. Do I finish it off and raise it to the ground? Or maybe raid it a little bit, maybe? We could do with the money, even though we did get about, I think it was about 45,000 or something from sacking it. We could do with more, and in fact I'm going to upgrade the shiny pit here. It's going to get us some more money. We've currently got 5,560 coming in a turn, which is pretty good, but could we do with more? Let's pick up some arrow boys for Wurzag there, and I think we moved Mugs last turn, so that's fine. Morgulus is currently raiding Akendorf, and Skarsnik and Grimgor are currently sat around Drakenhof, and Ashag the Slaughterer are currently recruiting some Doomdiver catapults there, but then we'll send him up to cover Mount Gumbad and make sure that doesn't fall. Uzgar, the top shouter, is heading for Karak 8 Peaks, where he's going to recruit some orcs and goblins for his army, and then he's going to move up. And Wurzag here, we've almost completed the Savage Orc host, and once that's finished we can start building him up with some Savage Orc Biggins and some Savage Orc Biggin Boar Boys. So that'll work out really well. Okay, so everything seems to be fine, so we're going to go next turn. So Mugs, your army is a little, you're not very happy, but that's okay. We'll just have to accept that. And Wurzag, yeah, again, that's fine. The Wood Elves have been busy. I've seen they've been busy. They're at war with Bretonia at the moment. They're currently in power ranking 1, and they are starting to look a bit mean. Our troops lost, whether due to some nefarious scheme, grey magic entrapment, or simple incompetence, irrelevant. They must retrace their steps and these. Oh dear. So who was that? Well, no problem. We're just going to raid anyway. So that's going to bring us in quite a lot of money and also some replenishment. Manfred is currently hiding as per his cowardly ways. And Morglum, Defender of Mount Gumbad, has picked up a skill point. That's really useful. Let's put that in Riders, so that's going to buff up our Squig Hoppers. That'll be good. That'll be very useful. Okay. Asgar, you go in there. Ashag, we want you to pick up. Okay, so you've got a couple of units of Orc Biggins. That's useful, but you could use some Boar Boys and a couple of units of black. You can only afford one black. That's fine. We'll go with that. But we're still getting quite a lot of money per turn from raiding. That's useful. And Mugs, you can come over here, and you can just beat some heads together, cure up that animosity. And now, Wurzag, you can do that as well and stop losing health for once. Apparently, a lord by himself can't knock his own head together and recover. They have to have actually some units to beat up to do it. I'm not sure how you can have animosity by yourself. Probably doesn't work very well. Isabella von Karstein has come to join us. I'm not sure what she's up to. Heinrich, looks like the vampire forces have fallen back. They can't deal with having Castle Drakenhof being raided. Let's see if we can't. No, we can't have down to one measly gold. Never mind. Next turn. Okay, Azhag, you can't do anything. That's fine. And Wurzag, we are doing something about you, so that's okay. Manfred, hello. Oh, you want a peace treaty now, do you? I see. Interesting. Absolutely fucking. I mean, absolutely not. Decline. You little jerk. Yeah, you burn down my stuff, right? As soon as I do it to you, suddenly you're like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean it. Well, tough. Yeah, we're going to lose that. This is your fault, Manfred. And this is why I'm not going to stop until your entire vampire empire is reduced to rubble. Oh, Skarsnik's got a War. Very useful. Soft bar, yeah, well, that's going to happen. Oh, hello. Hello? Interesting. Manfred.
Me? Those gates will be open, you'll see. I'll have the doors open for the boys.
Haha. Right. Okay, so
I hear ya.
I think we can take it.
Ready for bossing?
Grimgor, why don't you go in? So we've got Skarsnik as reinforcements. Grimgor's going in first. Lovely jubbly. We'll give that to you. Okay, fine. I mean, their army's quite strong, but they've got a lot of holes in their wall, and we've got two armies of ourselves, so I don't think this should be too tricky. Let's go. The second battle for Castle Drakenhof. That dastardly cad, Manfred von Karstein, is present, and we have very sternly knocked upon his door and called him out for a reckoning this day. We've knocked so sternly, in fact, that we've got a lot of holes in the wall. That's really going to help because it's not much of a wall if there's a lot of holes in it. Grimgor's leading with his force, so he's got a line of big uns and some black orcs, some boar boys there, and some light goblin archers with some trolls. And then Skarsnik's following up with reinforcements. So of course we've got Graham and Queenie. We've got a lot of night goblins and the Crimson Killers, and Skarsnik and Azdrag himself. Well, Skarsnik himself and Azdrag, obviously. Goblin Doom Divers trying to take out some ghosts by the looks of it. It's fair enough. Why not? Sure. And our trolls are charging in, doing some damage to the Vargeists there. Not a lot, but anything's better than nothing. There's Grimgor. He's leading the trolls. So the trolls coming through on the breach there, and some coming through the gate. Grimgor's taking the gate. Of course, always a consummate gentleman, Grimgor. On the right flank here, our big uns are coming through the breach, and we've got the archers covering them. Our trolls are not having a good time there. They're being backed up by some big uns, but those trolls are gonna run. Some Vargeist coming down here and fighting the Black Orcs. And Grimgor has got stuck in the gatehouse here, but he's really enjoying his time. As you can see, he's got a lot of buffs there. His attack is up to 140. He's now doing 757 weapon damage. He is an absolute monster. On the right flank here, we've got a lot of stuff happening. Azdrag is casting Curse of the Bad Moon. You know, often this backfires, but in this case, it's going to be absolutely devastating. Look at that. I mean, that is a lot of bodies. And then goes charging through a house or two before actually coming out the other end and somehow almost entirely missing this unit of big uns to wipe out this unit of Graveguard. I mean, that Azdrag is... I mean, what a shot! Get in! Look at that! And he's on 134 kills. I mean, that's pretty impressive. On the right flank, that Curse of the Bad Moon has really assisted us. We've managed to do some serious damage. We're wiping out this unit of Black Knights here on the right, and we can swing these Black Orcs, not Black Orcs, Big Uns around to envelop the rest of the units on the right, and that will then give us the entire right flank will be under our control. Good stuff. Azdrag trying his luck again. Is he trying his luck again, or did he... No, maybe not. I think he tries another one in a minute, but I don't think that one goes quite as well. But at least it doesn't kill us, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. The Boar Boys have joined in. Unfortunately, they've got a bit surrounded. Grimgor is still sort of like trapped in the gatehouse here. What he could do with getting him out. The big uns, basically our attack on the gatehouse has stalled a bit. They've managed to plug the gap, and they've done so quite convincingly. But Manfred has turned up. I mean, currently he's lying on the floor, but no, he's getting back up. That's fine. In he goes. But against big uns and Arachnarok spiders, is he going to do it okay? I mean, how will Manfred fare? He's doing quite a bit of damage, but there's Skarsnik. Skarsnik's in there. What's he doing? He's doing some purple stuff. Ooh. I don't know what that was, but it really hurt him anyway. Manfred is not having a good time. He's losing decisively. In the centre, still pretty bogged down. We have managed to break through with some trolls, and we're doing some damage to the rear now. That's helped. Grimgor has now managed to break through the gatehouse. On the left flank, on the right flank, sorry, Manfred is... Oh, he's almost down. Look at that. Skarsnik is kicking his head in. Go on, Skarsnik, get him. No, Manfred not having a good day. And Queenie there. Oh, I think Queenie just knocked him out. No, there he is. Nope. He's down. Queenie got him. Finished him off. So the right flank is clear now. That means that the units plugging this breach are about to have a very bad day. I mean, they're already having a pretty bad day because Grimgor is utterly... I mean, he's up to 83 kills now. He's having a lovely time. Look at that. Really enjoying himself. That's nice to see. However, they've got some ghosts here surrounding our trolls. Oh, our trolls are not enjoying that. But Grimgor's come to save the day. Huzzah! Come on, Grimgor, get him. Oh, but no, Vargeists. Suddenly Vargeists. Vargeists and ghosts. Not a good combination, but it's okay because assistance has arrived. Night Goblins, Trolls, Black Orcs have all come to join in the fight, along with Graham and Queenie there. I think that's a Vargolf down. I mean, Grimgor is really in his element, up to 95 kills now. Just thoroughly enjoying a day out. That's really nice to see. Here comes some Graveguard. I mean, that's only just going to add some more targets to Grimgor's itinerary. Nice job, Grimgor. Oh, Azdrag putting down another Cursor to Bad Moon. Not as effective as the last one, but still pretty good. Azdrag is now up to 187 kills, so he's even toppled Grimgor. I didn't realise these houses became damaged, but they do, just instantly. Interesting. Oh well. Grimgor on 111 kills. Skarsnik, where's Skarsnik? Skarsnik, where are you? Skarsnik, are you around here somewhere? Looking for you. There you are. There you are. Skarsnik only 13 kills. Well, that's a rather poor showing, isn't it, Skarsnik? I mean, he did take down Manfred, I guess, so there is that. Grimgor, still 111 kills, but he is being attacked by... He is taking on a Vargolf and a bunch of Vargeists, so can't really complain with that. Here come some reinforcements, and these Graveguard not having a good day. On the right flank, we've managed to wipe out all of the Vampire Count's units. And so what we're going to do is we're going to move up the right flank here and take position to the right of the main square where they're currently holding their defences. In the centre here, we're just finishing off the last few units. It's just a Vargoth there. Vargoth's very difficult to kill. Really do like sticking around. Very tanky. But he's utterly outmatched, so it's probably not going to go very well. Unit of trolls here. They ran away from the fight and have just been regenerating a little bit. Obviously, trolls very stupid creatures. Haven't really been doing anything apart from staring into space. But here comes some skeletons, so in they go. Skeletons are taking a lot of damage, so that's good. It was Grimgor on 113 kills. I think he managed to kill that Vargolf. So the last Vampire Count holdouts are in the centre here. So we've got some Blood Knights, a lot of Black Knights there, some Skeleton Spearmen, a few Grave Guard as well. Our units on the right are moving up to take position, and our units in the centre here, led by Grimgor, covered in other people's blood. Oh, but he got charged, but I think he managed to knock someone off their horse before they actually charged him, so good job Grimgor. Grimgor, of course, now deciding to... yep, there we go. So he's got his reinforcements are pouring in from every direction. Units on the right here are charging. A lot of big uns there. Units in the centre. The last few Vampire Count holdouts have no idea what to do with themselves. The units that charged have been pretty much wiped out quite quickly. Skarsnik there firing his prodder. Ooh. That did quite a lot of damage, didn't it? He's up to 28 kills, so yeah, did do fair chunk. And what's left of the Vampire Count's army is now engaged. And yeah, I mean, the ball boys there charge in and the vampires just disintegrate before their eyes. And victory! We've taken Castle Drakenhof. You know, again, but we killed Manfred this time, so, you know, win. Well, that's that uncouth ruffian, Manfred von Karstein, taking down a peg or two. And we just got a lot more money. Oh, yes. And Grimgor's gone up another level. Good job, Grimgor. And okay, good. And, I mean, that's not as much money, but it's still quite a lot of money, so we'll have that. And Grimgor is now a siege expert. Well done, Grimgor. And he's got a Shrieking Blade and a Pit Boss and a Bully. Well, there we go. Good stuff all round. Okay, Grimgor, we're going to get at the... I mean, the only problem is that Heinrich Kemmler's over there, and I don't... What do I... What's his army's not that strong. I think we'll be okay. If we could pop over there and just raid. Replenish our numbers, and also... Also mean that we're getting even more income. That's good. Helm and Gorst's army still up here. Maybe we can slow him down. Might try that next turn. At the moment, Rathug, you've got a skill point, and we're going to give you Slap by Mork just to really bring down the vampire corruption. That's dropping to 30%. That's not going to impress the vampire counts, especially not Manfred, because he's down, been redeaded. Okay, Grimgor, what can we give you? pretty much got everything we want. Death from above? Hard. Let's make you hard to hit. Let's do that. That's fine. Shirt, you've got a skill point, and we're going to make you a... oh, you've already got a survivalist. And you're a murderer. Shirt bootlicker is a murderer. There we go. Yeah, I bet it is, Azhag. I bet it is. Has that area always been as dark as it has been? It looks a bit weird. I'm sure it hasn't. Maybe I'm... It looks like it's under fog of war, but it's not. Is it? No, we can't... Oh, it might be, because iron rock. Ah, that's probably what it is. Can we take... No, we can't. It's fine. Okay. Uzga. Let's get some big uns in your army. And some black orcs. And some orc Araboys. There we go. Lovely job. Mugs. Can you go and grab Gazan? Excellent. That's fantastic. That means we've got this region under our control. Let's go for growth to get it built up as quickly as possible. Get some more income there. Lovely. You can suppress again, Wurzag. And let's get some Savage Orc big uns in your army. And some more archers and some Savage Orc big uns. There we go. Looking good. I don't think Heinrich will attack next turn. I think he'll, at most, he'll just march into Castle Drakenhof to make sure we can't destroy it again. Azhag, you can just beat some of your fellows up. That's fine. Right, yeah, well, that's... Wait, was that a rebellion or actually an army? Huh. I think it was a rebellion. Yeah, Zofbar, that's okay. Yeah, well. Grimgor has had a war. Good job. Greenskins.
You dare approach me?
Really? Okay. How are the Wood Elves doing? They're spreading all over the place like weeds. Bretonia, you're getting your ass kicked, aren't you? Yes, you are. And Vlad, you've only got the one region left, haven't you? Oh, you've got 4 settlements. Where? Oh no, sorry, you've only got 1. Vampire Council have got 4. Yeah. And you've got Helmgart. Well, that's something at least. You've got that. Right. Let's go back and deal with these guys over here. So let's set up a raiding camp there. Yes, you are... It's fine. You've been slowed down. We'll go and block... Who's this guy? Weber von Karstein. My goodness. And Shirt, can you block Heinrich? You failed, but that's okay. Not a big problem. We really need to deal with the greenskins here. They could be a problem for us. Although we do have armies in the area, so it shouldn't be too bad. We've got... let's grab another one of them. And we can get some defences here and some more money there and build that up to rank 2. Azdrag, your Curse of Bad Moon last battle was, I'm going to be honest, a masterpiece. Really, very good. Good job. So why don't you get magic detection? See if we can pick up some more magic items, which would be very nice if we could get that. Rathug, you've got a new skill point. We're going to go with Misdirector. And our Warg army should follow very soon. We've got quite a strong force now. That should be no problem. We should be able to deal with anything that gets thrown at us pretty easily. Ashag, you've got a skill point. I wish we could get Skull Muncher, but that's 21. In the meantime, why don't you get Savages? And maybe Doom and Darkness, not so useful. What about Soul Blight? Yeah. And Shirt, you've got a skill point. Get Survivalist? Yeah, sure, get that. That'll be fine. All good. Morglus Eye Gouger has got a war now. We've got wars going off all over the place. What a time to be alive. Truly. Right, Skarsnik, you move down here. Right, there's that army there. You are not in the same region, so we should be okay. Oh, there's a big army though. Should be okay. Right. Gringor, you just follow. You're still under the effects of that event, aren't you? I think. Doesn't actually say. Never mind. Is it that one? Nope. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Okay, we're losing. We're not losing money, but we're not getting as much as we were because we're recruiting. Do I want multiple armies? You know what? I don't. I'm going to get rid of you, and I'm going to get rid of you for the moment. Right, Wurzag. Why don't you pick up? Okay, we're still recruiting there. So another Savage Orc, another Boar Boy, and get some trolls in your army as well. Get some trolls, yeah, and more money, and more money. Lovely stuff. Okay, great. I mean, we're in a pretty good position. We should be able to knock down that greenskin army. Okay, greenskins, are you going to give me a peace treaty?
Dare approach me. If I don't like what you
Just
say, Morg will be
the number of goblins with incredibly deep, creepy voices is incredibly high. You won't give me a peace treaty, but you will join in Confed. Really? Are you? Okay, so you don't want a peace treaty, but you will join me. That will complete the game as well. Sure. There we go. Campaign done. Look at that. So let's start off with just the one. And as we've gone through. So, wait, who owns the yellow? Marienburg. So the Empire. Who owns that then? Must be Ostland, I guess. And Westernland must have taken all that. So the Empire did have all that. Then it looks like that was, yeah, it just gradually got. Yeah, the Empire did not do well. Vlad von Karstein did quite well. So yeah, we started off with just the Grey Mountains there, and then we took that, wherever the hell that region was it the Vaults? And the stupid Chaos Corruption because of Pudding. God damn you, Pudding. Confederated with the Greenskins, and we got these lands here. Dwarves, of course, controlled most of the Badlands. And we gradually spread across, and tried to maintain our hold on Mount Gumbad, but lost it eventually. And not for very long though. And then we started taking over some of the dwarf lands, but then the Top Knots and Greenskins confederated. Not confederated, so had a military alliance and started retaking territory, which was a bit of a pain. And then we declared war and quickly overran them. Not too bad. Then Chaos came in and started their swath of destruction through our lands before they were pushed back, and we retook and confederated with the Red Eye. And then bloody Manfred started destroying our stuff. And finally we confederated with the Greenskins and won the game. So there we go. Short campaign complete. Glory to you, glory to us. The war will go on forever. Will go ever on, for there is the nature of the turbulent world. Well, not in the Empire, because there is nothing in the Empire. The Empire is now wasteland. But the Wood Elves will probably be our next target. Bretonia still fighting them, but I really hate fighting Wood Elves. I'm just trying to think, how would I fight Wood Elves as the goblins? It would probably be a lot of Wolf Riders and Spider Riders to try and run them down as quickly as possible. But on the other hand, they can have lots of monsters and very good melee troops as well. So how do you beat that? Well, yeah. It's tricky. You pretty much need bespoke armies to face the Wood Elves rather than just taking any old thing, which makes it a bit frustrating, but interesting, I guess. But yeah, so I'm going to leave the campaign there. What are our statistics? Current turn 207. So we held 31 settlements. We captured 32. We lost 12. We had 34 at most. Nothing else interesting there. Diplomacy, factions encountered, war declarations, most wars, income. Total military forces established 8. Do we have total battles fought? 153. Fought personally 39. Land ambush. So land battles 59. Ambushes 4. Siege battles 38. Minor settlements battles 44. Subterranean intercept. Ooh. So we won 117 and lost 36. Had 7 heroes and we lost 1. We lost Sly, obviously. Poor Sly. Last we saw, disappearing off into the hills on his spider. Gone, but not forgotten. I'm gonna stop this here rather than carry on. It might seem a bit anticlimactic, but 2 reasons. The first is that this was very much a test to see how putting videos out on YouTube. It was me learning a lot of things, video editing. You know, how long to make a video, how to talk to people while you're playing games. Actually trickier than it looks. And also I've had a really good idea for a campaign, a Skarsnik campaign, for when they finally merge Warhammer 2 and 1 together. Because of course Grom, as I said very far back in the first episode, Grom led a war all the way to Ulthuan and was then defeated. Skarsnik is going to recreate his journey. We are going to conquer the old world and then go to Ulthuan and kick the ever-living shit out of the pointy-eared gits. And we're going to do what Grom could not. We're going to conquer Ulthuan as Skarsnik. So that's what I'm going to do as a campaign when they finally merge the two maps together, and I think that'll be really good. So I'm not going to play any more because otherwise I'll probably be sick of Skarsnik by the time that happens. So I'm going to leave it there. But thank you very much for watching, if you did, and thank you very much. So just thank you very much, and I will see you during my next campaign. I'm probably going to be playing a Vampire Counts campaign to try out Krell because he came out. So we've got a few more weeks until Nausicaa finally releases, but that should keep me entertained right up until that happens. And then War Mammoths and of course Throg, King of the Trolls. So that should be fantastic. So thank you very much again, and I will see you next time.